Who are you, Peter DeZoza?
My name is Peter DeZoza, and I'm wearing my grandfather's watch. Sorry, Annie Hussick is going to wear her granny hat. I'm going to adopt you all. You're all going to have children, and then I can wear my grandpa hat. Does that make sense to anyone? I have to adopt you, but you have to have children as well. Then I'll be. Okay, so this is my grandfather's. It was in his matchbook collection. He treasured it, so you can see the toy quality there. Annie,
Let's see.
this is it. See, it's blue. It's by glycine, which is a mineral. I think. Wish I had. Okay, so we're gonna do a song about Red Hook and the docks. Pinch the bridge of your nose and think happy thoughts. You'll be okay when goosebumps cover your arms. Justice is served by men whose slates are dirtier than yours. Good triumphs in a pool of bad blood. The lowest of the low is the traitor, the betrayer of his partner. The second nearest low is the watchdog who corrupts his command. Getting one up on the other guy puts you in the chain of command. Somewhere near the end of the dangling chain with the rest of the expendables. They are expendable. Working in the docks is a nasty business. You only get a wins when you ask what is this. Everybody wants you to eat your breakfast and just go away. Close at the docks are the tax and tariff, passing through the hands of the tolls and tariffs. Who needs trials at the end of the day? When the system's corrupt, water seeks its lowest level as it slips through many hands. You enforce the laws, but what happens there is justice. Adjust your judgment to the facts. They are the acts of the expendables. They are expendable. Justice is served by men whose slates are just as sealed as yours. Good triumphs in a pool of bad blood. The lowest of the low is the traitor, the betrayer of his partner. The second nearest low is the watchdog who corrupts his command. Getting one up on the other guy puts you in the chain of command. Somewhere near the end of the dangling chain with the rest of the expendables. They are expendable. We are expendable. Just from the beginning, pitch the bridge. Pitch the bridge of your nose and think happy thoughts. You'll be okay when goosebumps cover your arms. Justice is served by men whose slates are just as deep as yours. Good triumphs in a pool of bad blood. Good triumphs in a pool of bad blood. Wow. Thank you. That was great. And we have Ryan on the drums.
Just met these guys.
We are together this
Sound good.
We're the stepdogs. Oh, Mike Hill is here, so yes, it's official. But Ryan, what a great surprise to include you tonight. Well, we're staying for the night. What's the band that you're playing in?
I'm in the Downward Dogs, the drummer.
Oh, Downward Dogs.
That's right.
Joe Yoga.
Joe Yoga and the Downward Dogs.
Where's my camera? Yes.
What's he
What I'm suggesting, what you learn from that is that you actually, the fact that we even walk on two legs, I mean, it's like a miracle, because we could just as easily be walking in downward dog position.
That's correct.
Okay.
Or drinking from bowls.
And drinking from bowls. Yeah, that was the great thing. It's not a bad idea. I mean, the whole group of people, just one person must have discovered, hey, we could stand up. The legs got, okay. The other fellow we're going to talk about is, you may know of from a movie called Citizen Kane. Magician, actor, faker, wrote and directed, all in one, under the name of Orson. Your voice, your stature, the chance to show us when the world was at your command, with that book of you about you, with the eyes of the world on you, you challenge those in power through portrayal. How you played the worst of us as the truth went marching on. It's through your work we get to know you. You got a maverick path. Your savage insights help to sharpen while they're tempered with compassion and love like false staffs. Somber but what a great laugh. We know the story about a wonderboy. The years can't diminish your claim on greatness. You told a story about a woman, for somehow the truth is revealed through fakeness. With the eyes of the world on you, with Behind the darkness there is nothing there at all. While walking infinitely there goes Mr. Kane. He starts to exit and he exits once again. Bring yellow journalism, the yellow journalism treatment, the pious gallows jolly humor. Something about it speaks to me, America. I want to be there when the mirrors start to fall.
Yeah. Thank you.
Summer? Hey, Summer? Hey, piano?
This is a song about sailing on the Hudson River, being on a steamboat, because you have propulsion from the windmill. I think there's a mill that's running there. You go around West Point, it's a dangerous curve. There could be an army attacking from the top up. When the bow met the champagne bottle, the bottom of the boat was launched. I determined to board that boat as the pilot of its course. I was only a boy, but I knew that the river was the source of such great wealth. From the boat I learned how a man cavorts when he hops ashore at shallow ports. Men seeking top ranks in humanity's great wash. They like to rumble over such a little bosh. When they reach the singing point, they challenge one another to a duel of sorts. Gentlemen firing one at a time, taking turns as gentlemen do. Shoot to wound and amputate, pull them down to deeper waters. As I lead them, I will lead them through the silver and Charybdis of the river. And in shallows I will call Mark Twain. Mark Twain! Mark Twain, when the bow of the boat struck the hidden rock, its seal was breached. It was sorely wounded with the shallow port we reached. I must save them, everyone. These roads will have their safety won. May I be so wise never to go to shore at shallow ports. Though the bow of the boat met the bottom of the boat was weak. It was only a matter of time before the ship would sink. When I had just got a lift before its tension reached its brink, explosions rocked the valley, echoing to its highest peak. We go where to go, we'll sink to the depths below. As our vents break in twain, as I see them, I will lead them through the Scylla and Charybdis of the river. In shallows I will call Mark Twain. Mark Twain was the man who made us laugh. We bend but shall not break in half. Ha! 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 As I see them, I will lead them through the Scylla and Charybdis of the river. In shallows I will call Mark Twain. Mark Twain! We bend but shall not break in laugh, because we learn to laugh. Thanks to Mark Twain! Thank you! That was a shallow area. There was only, we only reached Mark Twain on the rope. And our vessel's broke in twain. Why? Because the number 2 has a W in it.
No!
Oh boy. That's what we learned from English. Good lang.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir, I'll be with you again in a trice like to the old eyes, your need to sustain, who with dagger of laugh in his rage and his wrath cries aha to the devil like a mad lad, tear thy nails down, adieu, good man devil.
Good fool, bring me some light and some paper. I tell thee I'm as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well, the day that you were served,
By this hand I am, good fool, some ink, paper, and light. And convey what I will set down to my lady. It shall advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
I will help you to it, but tell me true, are you not mad indeed? Or do you but counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not, I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll never believe a madman until I see his praise. I will fetch you light and paper and ink.
Fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree. I prithee be kind.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir, I'll be with you again in a trice like to the old vice, your need to sustain, who with dagger of laugh in his rage and his wrath cries aha to the devil like a mad lad, tear thy nails down, adieu, good man devil.
That was as Sinatra as we're going to get tonight. That's that great Sinatra song. God
I didn't even play it. I can't play it.
The Nelson Riddle section. Okay. Cause you broke a boundary when you crossed my threshold. That's an invasion into somewhere sacred, causing a landslide down to the dark side, where the only exit out is up. When you broke it prudent, did you think it prudent to invade my dream space? Humiliation. This is getting morbid under the grand moon, down in a sand dune with the women, where there's nowhere private in the world. I've been keeping private for a long while. Meanwhile, you've been busy opening my Be on a nation's pulse.
to listen to Peter DeZozo. Just a quick announcement. I'm going to go around with a tip jar for him because that is what we do here at Sidewalk. There's no cover. We just pass a tip jar for the artists. Suggested donation is $5, but you can give as much as you want. Peter is going to play a couple more songs with the band. And in the meantime, please give him a round of applause for the set he has played so far.
Hey, Kim. Hey, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? Long time no see.
Yeah.
How's it been a while?
Another one in a 4/4 rhythm. This is about the past. A little bit, yeah.
Mama?
Yes. Starting an adventure that will stimulate the soul. Waking with the dawn, you will be well, and we'll go as planned. You'll feel better when we're there, by the lake on someone else's land. Someone with much greater sense than either you or I. Seeing you enjoy yourself with all your newfound friends. Everyone is happy where you are. You're the smartest cookie in the jar. Even though your friends are very bright, your ideas are always fun to do. Life is decent after all. Go home. Turns out our exile is our home. You're alive. That's someone who's brave. And someone with much greater sense than either you or I. Seeing the moon landing was a happy time for me, 'cause I got to share it with my mom. And from you, I always took advice. Your concerns grew less in later years. What you said was I could hold my own, and I'd always have my music. Well, okay, you can hold your own, sure, but it's always good to have a doctor in the house to give advice. What's important is that somebody can observe you. You know, you can only do so much observing yourself, and you can only do so much pruning as well. Anybody cut their own hair, John? What about cutting your own hair? Oh, like that beard. The cutting that is done by a third person. It's helpful to have a third person observe the two people who are together. Assuming that the two people are one. Something to help out, maybe? We're like a pair of leave without sanction. Close the door, start to bloom. You are safe as a patient, and your doctor is in. What you tell me is privilege. Let the healing begin. Find yourself in my presence. I resound in your realm. Turn to me for assistance with your will at the helm. You have to trust my progress. For while you think we're standing still, we're moving till we reach the great breakthrough. You are safe as a patient, and your doctor is in. What you tell me is privilege. Let the healing begin. Find yourself in my presence. I resound in your realm. Turn to me for assistance with your will at the helm. You have to trust our progress. For while you think we're standing still, we're moving till we reach the great breakthrough. Thank you, Mike Hill. Thank you,
Thank you
Brian,
so much.
of the Downward Dogs. So, enjoy the rest of the evening. Next up is, before there was Shameless, there was Annie Hussick. Worship. Thank you, everyone. Okay, I'll see you again. Any more? We're done. We'll see you all. We're doing Theater for the New City. There's a show I'm writing the score for. It's coming in April, and it's called 155 Through the Roof. See you then. Thanks again, Mike Hill. Thank you, Ryan. Have a good evening, everybody.
Thank you.
Peter DeSouza, everyone. And Ann Hussick of Granny coming up in just a few minutes.